Hello, my loves. I'm so grateful you have chosen to move with me today. I have a beautiful full body Power Pilates workout for you. And now what you need for today's class is a pair of light hand weights or whatever objects you have around the house or whatever you have accessible. And now I'll also be using a pair of ankle weights and a booty band, but those two props are completely optional, so don't stress if you don't have them. However, this is probably a perfect time to mention before we jump into the workout. I wanted to share with you this Pilates kit from BetterMe store that I am using today and very excited for. So today's workout is sponsored by BetterMe, and just so you know, I only generally share products that I love and use myself. And I used to grab my equipment from all different places, so Amazon, online stores. Honestly, that was a bit of a hassle. So finding just one kit and one place that I could grab everything has made life so much easier. So inside this beautiful kit, so on top of the props that I'm using today, you get a Pilates ball, which we love using in my workouts. You get resistance bands, sliders, and then also a Pilates ring. So lots of fun props to use. And then of course, I'm also using their mat today. Oh, and you also get Pilates socks. So literally you are covered head to toe with your Pilates kit. It's suitable for all fitness levels and perfect for home workouts, so my workouts. So I really think you'll love this kit as well. And Better Me Store has generously offered a discount code for all of you. If you just use my name, Courtney, in all caps at the checkout, you'll get 15% off. All right, let's get into our workout. So meet me in a seated position, and if you have that band, grab it, and if you have your weighted bands, your ankle weights or wrist weights, pop them around your ankles to start. And now once those are on, extend your legs out, mat width apart, flex your feet, and I want you to really lift up from the crown of the head here. So nice posture, and placing that band through our hands, palms facing each other, roll your shoulders back and down. Now from here, take an inhale, and as you exhale, twist over to the right. Inhale back through center, twist over to the left. So a little spinal rotation here. Inhale and exhale. Keeping those shoulders back and down, keeping tension on that band if you have it. So all of these moves today can be done without the band, and of course, those ankle weights. They're just a nice little added bonus. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now plant those feet into the ground, bend your knees. Let's move into some ab curls, so C curve. Inhale to prepare, grow an inch taller. As you exhale, round out the spine, rib to hip connection, belly button to spine. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen up, sit up tall, and then exhale. Curve that spine. Inhale and exhale. Keep that tension on the band. So you're engaging those arms, shoulders, as well as warming up that spine and the abs. So the format today, we're going to be getting into our abs to start, moving into our glutes, lower body, and then our arms, upper body, and finishing strong with full body. And also a little plank ab to finish. So that's what's to come. Inhale, exhale, just so you can mentally prepare. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it back, find that sweet spot. Just pulse up and down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come all the way down. Extend the legs, extend the arms at the bottom. You might want to wriggle out here. Now, roll-ups. Full variation of your roll-up, legs together. Inhale to prepare, close the rib cage, reach the arms to the ceiling. Exhale, tuck that chin to chest, round up and reach forward. Come into a beautiful hamstring stretch, and then slowly peel down bone by bone. Feels so good on the spine. And now if this doesn't feel good for you, you can also modify and just bend your knees in and reach for your knees and come into a crunch, or you can stick with those ab curls. So you can work your way up to that full roll up. Good. Take your time. Enjoy that beautiful stretch on the hamstring. Belly button in towards the spine, close the rib cage. So rib to hip connection. Amazing. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Finish off this last one for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now, get comfortable down here. We're going to place that band around the soles of our feet. Knees in line with the hips, ankles in line with the knees, flex the feet. And now I just want you to crunch. So hammock the head into the hands, crunch up, lower down, crunching up and lower down, keeping those legs in tabletop. Exhale as you crunch up. Really think about lifting up from the chest, pressing in towards our spine, wrapping that waist in. So like you have a corset on, really engaging that pelvic floor. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Turning this into a crisscross. So bicycle, extend that left leg as you twist over to the right. Come back through tabletop. Twist, back through center. If you can, keep the shoulder blades off the entire time. So keep that time under tension and really twist over opposite knee to opposite elbow. Getting into those obliques now. Extra spice, pressing away that band. Good. Breathe. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whatever side you're on, just pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And switch. 5. Pulse 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now place those hands down by your side and firmly plant them into the ground for support. So flex the feet. We're moving into a heel tap. So coming down, tapping the heels, coming back up to tabletop. If this is too much, get rid of the band and you can just do single leg. And then you can also place those hands underneath your tailbone and bottom for extra support. Otherwise, if you want a bit more, come back in to that position, hammock the head into the hands, and lift those shoulder blades off. So this one really gets into our lower abs here. And I really want you to think about pressing that lower back into the mat as we tap down. So you're minimizing that arch of the back. That's why you've got options there if you need the single leg. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Take that band off the feet and just maybe take a nice windshield wipe of those legs side to side. And let's gently make your way up into a 4-point kneel. And let's place that band around our thighs. So once you have that band in position, come into your 4-point kneel. Palms underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. We're gonna engage and start with the right side first. So moving into some booty work, unilateral. So starting with the right, then we'll move to the left. Now I want you to extend that right leg, flex the foot, lift and lower that leg. So this is a leg lift with that foot flex, so we're really getting into the glutes here. Now, really pay attention to that spine, that upper body. We're minimizing any momentum, so you're not kicking the leg up and arching the back. Really peel that belly button in, lengthen your spine. So when I say that, think about that string coming out of the crown of your head, gaze a few inches in front of your fingertips, mind to muscle, really lift and squeeze from that right glute. Breathe out as you lift. We hold it up in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold little pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep the leg up in 2, in 1. Come down to our elbows. Now from here we are flexing that foot in towards our glute and then extending out, hamstring curl. Flex it in, extend it out. As you flex that foot in, really think about activating, engaging those hamstrings, and then really lengthening out, pointing the toe. Stabilize your hips. Make sure they're parallel to the floor, as well as those shoulders. Really hug those elbows in. Good. Hold that foot flexed in, 90 degrees in 3, 2, 1. Hold it here, little pulses up and down. So it's like a little donkey kick pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Coming up to our left forearm, press your right arm up and just support yourself here with your upper body. Point the toe now, cross that right foot over the left, and then bring it out to a fire hydrant position. So cross it over, and then kick it out knee to elbow. Slow and controlled. Slow is really where the magic happens. Amazing, keep it up. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Meet me in that hydrant. Drop that knee, open that knee. Drop and open. Make it harder. Do not close that knee down all the way. So you're not kissing both knees together. You are keeping that time under tension. Breathe into that burn. You'll feel both glutes fire up here. So that stabilizing glute, that left glute and that right. Really get that squeeze at the top. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming onto your left side body. Apologizing, I'm not mirroring you right now. So we're coming into a 90-90 clam. So lifting that right leg off, right knee up, and lowering down. Lift up and lower. You can support yourself with this hand or keep it off. So we're still working that right side. Lift and lower. Good. Hold it at the top in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold little circles. Doesn't matter which direction, we're going to reverse. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. Breathe for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We're not done yet. 3, 2, 1. Flex the foot, kick it out. So bend it in, kick it out. You can have this hand down for support or keep it off if you're up for the challenge. Make sure that we're just stabilizing that upper body and we're just bending and extending that foot. Think about imprinting that foot on that wall, really kicking it out to the side. Or whatever's out there. It might not be a wall. Just really bring that intention, kick out that heel. Lots of talking, so I distract you from the burn. 3, 2, 1. Point the toe, little circles. One way, then the other. Then you are done with this right side. 3, 2, 1. Reverse. Breathe into it for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Tap that right glute out. And let's come up into our 4-point kneel. Moving into our left side now, starting with the leg lift. So palms underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips, flex that left foot, and let's go. Lift and lower. Really lift and lead from that left glute. So bring that mind to muscle. We're focusing on that left side. Even though my right side is burning, that stabilizing side has already done the work, so it's still working. That's when it really shows that even when you're focusing on one leg, that stabilizing side is also working. Last 3, 2, 1. Hold it, little pulses up and down. Keep that foot flexed. Good, breathe for 6, 5, 4, keep the leg high, in 2, 1, come down to your elbows, flex the foot in, extend it out and point. Hamstring curl. Keep the abs engaged. Really wrap that corset around so ribs are closed in. Breathe, use your breath. Good. For 6, last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Little pulses in that donkey kick position, up and down. Good, squeeze that left glute, sit on that muscle for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up to your right elbow, press yourself up on that left palm, point the toe, crossing over, and then fire hydrant, knee to elbow, kick it out. Good, you're also getting those abs here, getting into those obliques and side waist, as well as that booty. Good, in a moment we have that fire hydrant. Knee comes down and open up in 4, 3, 2, 1. Fire hydrant, drop that left knee, lift it open. Try not to drop it all the way down. Good, so strong. Do not give up here. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 more for good luck. Coming down on to our right side. Support yourself. Once again, not mirroring you, but make sure we're working that left side still. 90-90, lift and lower without clam. Open up and lower. Lifting from the knee, squeezing that left glute. Take this left hand down for support, or you can have that hand off for an added challenge. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift and hold little circles. Breathe. We reverse in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. Good, so strong. Breathe, soften that face for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flex the foot, kick it out, bend it in. Kick it out, bend it in. Keep that tension on the band, so keep that gap between the knees. Flex that foot. Energy through the leg. Coming up, we point the toe, finish off with those circles. You're probably like, hell yes. Let's finish this off. We have upper body after this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Point the toe, little circles. Reverse in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse other way. Breathe for 8, 7. You've got this. Do not give up. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend it in. Tap it out. And let's come up into a kneeling position. And this is where we grab our light hand weights. So we are done with the band. For now, we're gonna pick it up at the end. Take those ankle weights off. And now if you'd like with these, for an added challenge, pop them around your wrist. And then we're also going to grab our hand weights. So obviously if you just have your hand weights, that's a-okay. And who knows, I might regret putting these on my wrist, but we will see. So we are in a kneeling position. You can always do this standing if this is uncomfortable, or fold over your mat. So just make sure those knees are underneath the hips. We tuck that tailbone under, zip up so we're still working our abs here, lifting up from the crown of our head. Front raise to start. Roll those shoulders back and down. Lift and lower the arms. Bring them up just to that shoulder height. And think about really rounding out those shoulders, so squeezing those shoulder blades together. Lift and lower. Good. Breathe out as you lift those weights. Coming up, we add a chest press with a hinge. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift those weights, sit those hips back, hover them off a few inches off the glutes, and bend those elbows in wide chest press. Press it out, then lower the arms. Lift, hinge, and chest press. Good, a little combo move. Lift, sit back, squeeze, and press those arms out. Good. For 6, last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now flip those palms to face each other. We're still in line with the shoulders. As we hinge back, we row one arm in at a time. So row and switch, alternating sides, getting into that back here. Hugging that elbow in tight to the body and bringing that weight just to that rib cage, so we're not going too far back, and still working that hover and hinge. So yes, upper body, but also those legs are still working. Beautiful. My light weights are starting to feel heavy, obviously, probably because I got those extra pounds on my wrist. 5, 4, 3, stay up, 2, 1. Bend the elbows, open and close, chest opener. Open and close. Shoulders back and down, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Keep the rib cage in, core engaged. Breathe through the burn. We add a shoulder press. In 3, 2, 1, shoulder press. Come back down, open and close. So just bring those arms out to that goalpost, pressing up, bend it in, open and close. Amazing. Shoulders are burning. And if you've doubled up like me, you can always drop the weights and just do this with those wrist weights on. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring those weights down, hinge over. So hold that hover. We have a row into a fly. So elbows in tight to the body, and then open up, reverse fly. If you need that little break from that hover, you can always do the combo, sit up, sit back. So 1 row, 1 reverse fly, come up and back. Especially if you have any lower back tension like me, you might want to add that hinge up and down. Otherwise, you can get more reps out and hold that hinge the entire time. Next move, we are staying in that hinge for a kickback in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that hinge, row those weights in, extend, bend. So just the tricep kickback. Engage those abs, protect the lower back. Just bend and extend, so only those forearms are moving. Beautiful. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold that kickback, flip the palms, little pulses are up and down. Breathe for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, we are almost done with those arms. Arms out, little circles. Doesn't matter which way, we will reverse. This is where it looks easy, but my gosh, these light weights start to feel heavy. If they haven't already felt heavy, we reverse. Coming up, we serve the platter, bending the elbows in. Keep that soft micro bend of the elbows so that we protect the joints. Serve the platter in 3, in 2, in 1. Flip the palms, bend those elbows in and out. So we're serving that platter out to the side, in and out. Smile through it. Coming up, we stand up, so we're going to engage lower body, upper body, full body. Coming up in 5, in 4, in 3, 2, 1. Standing up, feet out nice and wide. Squat down, bicep curl, press. So arms come down, wide squat. We curl and press. Strong legs. Really drive through our heels. Squeeze those inner thighs to stand and keep those knees soft at the top. That way we're keeping that time under tension. I'm with you. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring those arms down, palms face out. 1 around the world. Hinge forward, deadlift, and then 1 row. Come up. Round the world. Hinge it forward. Booty goes back. Row those weights. So working those arms. Hinge it forward, working that booty, the legs. Keep that hinge, row the weights in. Squeeze to stand. Soft knees the entire time. Good. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come up. Widen those feet a little. Have those toes pointing a little more forward. Not completely forward, but a little bit out. So we can sit into our side lunge. Bring those weights to our chest. Sitting in to that right side. Twist over, open up chest fly. Back to your chest. Squeeze to stand, other side. Sit into your side lunge. Open the arms, twist and rotate through the torso. Bring it back. You can always do this unweighted if this doesn't feel good for you. Sit the hips back. Twist and rotate, open the arms, chest fly. Bring it back into your chest. Beautiful. Get low into that side lunge. Sitting into those heels. So make sure you have that right weight placement. And knees are tracking over the toes for 5. Last 4, 3, 2. Finish off this last one Weights up to the ceiling, feet underneath the hips, overhead march. After this, we are done with the hand weights. We grab that band. We have a plank finisher in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Weights down. Grab your band, place it around our thighs, and meet me in a high plank position. So palms underneath shoulders, tuck those toes, tuck the tailbone, hold it here. Let's start with your right leg. So lift up your right leg, point the toe, bend the knee in, crunch, and then extend it out. Bend it in, extend it out. Good, you've just got 5 more. Then we switch sides. In 4, in 3, last 2, and 1. Other side, straight away, point that left toe. Tuck it in, extend it out. Big exhale as you crunch that knee in. 5 more. 4. Stay in your high plank in 3, 2, and 1. Plant that foot down, hold your high plank. You might need to widen the feet. Lift your right arm off and lower. Left arm off, lower. Switch, lower. Try and minimize that hip rocking side to side. So keep those hips steady. You can also do this on your knees in a half plank position. Stay strong, but this is your final little series in our plank. You got this for 5, 4, low plank, 3, 2, 1. Come down to your elbows, feet come together, tap your right foot out, back in, left foot out, back in, toe tap. If you want some cardio, you can turn this into full plank jacks, out and in. Otherwise, just go nice and slow. Squeezing those glutes, tucking that tailbone under. Final bit, we seesaw in 3, 2, 1, rock forward and back for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, this is it, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, drop to your knees. Well-deserved child's pose, but if you have those props, take them off. Whew. That last plank really got me. There's no better feeling than this feeling right here. So breathe into that shift that you feel. Sometimes you never quite think that you can get through your workout. You might be having an off day, but when you get to your mat and just show up, that is the magic. Especially on the days when we don't feel like it. They are always when we need it the most. Settle into your child's pose. Take some deep breaths. Maybe rock side to side. Breathe into any tension in those hips. Big breath in. Exhale out. Beautiful. Now coming up to that 4-point kneel. Maybe take some cat-cows before we stretch those shoulders. In 3, 2, 1, neutralize your spine. Lift that right arm off, thread the needle. Thread it under. Breathe into it here. You can always deepen the stretch by binding that left arm across behind your back and reach for that right side pocket. And then slowly come out of it the same way you came. Extend that right arm up, maybe twist that elbow or wrist out, not your elbow, other side. Extend your left arm, thread the needle. Breathe here. You can take that extra twist and bind behind you with that right arm. Deep breath in And then slowly come back the way you came, extend that left arm, roll out the wrist. And then just step your right leg forward into a lunge. Feel that nice hip flexor stretch. You might want to breathe into that before we move into a hamstring stretch. And then sit those hips back, flex the right toes towards the face, and hamstring stretch. Breathe in and out. And then let's move into the other side. Left leg forward. Stretch into those hip flexors first, or into that one hip flexor, I should say. You're stretching that right one here with that left forward, and then sitting back, hamstring stretch. Flex the left toes towards the face. Good. And then come into a comfortable seated position. So whatever is comfortable for you. And let's reach those arms up to the ceiling. Plant your right hand down, reach that left hand overhead. Side body stretch, other side, inhale, exhale. One more either side. Inhale and exhale. Now let's seal in our practice all together and take a big collective breath as we reach those arms to the ceiling. Take in all that good energy. Exhale, hands to your heart center. One more. Big breath in. And exhale, hands to heart center. Amazing job. Thank you so much for showing up today. I hope that you loved that Power Pilates class. I really, really love mixing Pilates inspired moves, obviously with strength, but also using fun props. So I'm just so happy and so excited that I found this one-stop shop Pilates kit. So another mention to BetterMe store. You can use my code Courtney, all in caps. I'll put it in the description below as well. And that also includes the activewear, the mat. So I'm wearing their activewear. This is their yoga mat. So you can get a lot more than just obviously your Pilates kit, but I really thought that this would benefit you guys as well. And like I said, I only share things that I really love and value. So if I'm sharing it with you, you know that I am a fan and that I think that you would like it too. So I am sharing the love. And obviously, if you loved this workout, please share it, pass it along, share it with a friend, family member, because everyone can benefit from movement. Movement is medicine, has the power to shift your entire mood, your entire day, and really your entire life. Not to be dramatic, but it's true. Anyway, I thank you guys so much, and I look forward to the next workout together, and have the most beautiful day, week, month. Till next time. Thank you.